Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is May 1st, 2024. Holy guacamole Batman. We made it to May. So it is May 4th. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. I am headed out to my first call out in Caldwell with TJ. It should be awesome. I've really been enjoying getting to figure out this process and how it's set up, how we're going in there, what we're doing, and all the different things we do to take care of our customers. It's really neat to see everything coming together and the way in which it comes together. So that's been a ton of fun. And figuring out the business model and how to explain it and then how to sell it, and it's great. It's been a ton of fun. I think my biggest lesson learned yesterday was how important positioning is early in the conversation. So all the calls we've been going on have been set up as AC maintenance update calls, which is great, and it's what we're there to do, but we're there to do a lot more. And we don't, it's not set up that way. Like the client doesn't understand what all we could be doing while we're there. Just because of how it's structured and set up. And that goes back to upfront contracts and understanding clear or setting clear expectations on both parties' account. So I think that's one of the things I'm going to work on getting great at, is setting expectations right up front, how long it's going to take, what we're going to do, stuff like that. So I wonder if I was at a guy's house yesterday and he asked about, the drawing out the sprinklers system, like what that looks like. I wonder if there's like AI softwares that would do room layouts or sprinkler layouts, or some easy way to figure out how those things are set up and laid out, because that would be a huge value add. Because that's what I'm thinking, is creating an owner's manual for each client, just like a 3-ring binder that we put our maintenance, we call it a home health report card, and it is, we go take a look at all the different things in the house, all the different pieces of equipment, what's working, what's not, stuff like that. I want to turn it into an owner's manual that we help create with the client, so the client has this binder folder that if they ever decided to sell or anything like that, it's got all the maintenance records and everything right there in one place. And then anytime someone comes out, they throw the record in there with everything else, and they've got one place to hold it all. So that's kind of what I've envisioned. We'll see how it all turns out, but all it is taking what we do in the virtual world, because the home health report card is all done digitally, and then we email them a PDF. All it is would be taking that PDF, printing it out, and putting it in a binder. And that's something I could do for them, or they could do on their own behalf. But it's about creating a system to execute on that. And so that's something I've been thinking about today. But overall, it's awesome. I worked with tech yesterday by the name of Trace, who's really nice, really good guy. And that's what I'm loving about what we're doing is these are really nice, down-to-earth people I work with. And we're all out here trying to raise families, trying to take care of our family, and be a part of a team. So I believe we are going to be wildly successful as we embark on this adventure. The adventure of a lifetime. But yeah, so that's my update for this morning. Yesterday, we worked on getting the first day journal put together. Today, I'm hoping to do better. I'm gonna do more videos. Yesterday's ended up being like 11 minutes, I think, 12 minutes. From 6 videos throughout the day. And so I want to get to where we're just doing more. Collecting more, distributing it. And then Rosie's driving virtual Justin while I'm out here driving real Justin. Which, after yesterday, I realized I'm going to have probably a day lag between real Justin and virtual Justin. Because I'll be wearing my glasses all day. And then once I get home, I upload all the videos for Rosie. Which I think works well. So, we'll keep rolling with that and see where the wind takes us. Anyways, if you guys ever need help with HVAC stuff, the team here at Service Experts is ready to help. And we're all, well, not all over the nation yet, but we've got a lot of offices across the nation, and we're trying to grow through acquisitions. So the other thing is, if you know anybody who wants to sell their HVAC company into a system like Service Experts and become part of our team, reach out. Happy to connect you with the right people, and I mean, it would all be up to you guys. I'm just the conduit between the message and the individual. But that is how I've designed my life. It's how I want it. I don't want to be the person doing it all. I want to be part of a team that's doing it. Because together we win or lose. So, that's my update for this morning. I will talk to you guys all real soon, and I hope you have a fantastic day. See y'all later. Alright, the first call of the day is rocked it. Is great unit. Everything looks good to go, so they are happy and pleased, and we are off to the next location. It's really fun getting to know the people you work with. So while TJ and I are going through everything, working on everything, it's amazing the journey we're all on, the connections we've all made. We were talking about his girlfriend was a part of the police force and knew the police officer that was killed in the line of duty last week. And so we were talking about that and the funeral and everything going on with it. And it's crazy how we're all tied together. No matter what happens, we are all tied together. So, good conversations. It was fun. Now we're off to our next service. So if anybody has HVAC issues or needs help, reach out to TML. Let us know. You can ask for me, or anyone on the team is great. We show up with a service consultant and a service tech, and our whole goal is to take care of our clients, figure out what's going on in their home and how can we help them. How can we help them live their life to the fullest? Which is fun. I like it. So, alright, with that said, we'll talk to y'all soon. Alright, we just finished our second job. Went great. They were an Advantage client. So what Advantage is it is the top of our value ladder at Service Experts. And what we do is we actually buy the equipment and install it in our client's house, and then we manage and maintain it throughout the life of the equipment. The client then leases the equipment, and part of that lease includes all the service and everything else we do to take care of the equipment throughout the 10-year, 15-year lifespan of that equipment. So most people want to go buy their equipment, which technically makes sense. I want to own it. But once you own it, then you have to maintain it. And why Advantage is such a great opportunity is because you never take on ownership of the equipment. Service Experts retains ownership, and it's our responsibility to make sure it's maintained and working, because it's your choice if you pay. At the end of the day, yes, people sign contracts and all of that, but there's always a way out. And so this is how we provide the most value to our clients at the highest level possible, which I think is really cool. So they were an Advantage client, so we went out, serviced their whole system, replaced filters, took care of any needs they had, and headed out. And that's how the entire process is supposed to work. Is we own and manage the problem so that we can leave you feeling secure, comfortable, and taken care of. It's really fun. They had beautiful house, tons of flowers, so I was talking to the spouse about her flowers and everything she does for them, and she shared with me one of the most thoughtful things I've ever heard. She every Labor Day takes flowers from her garden to over 100 different grave sites around the Treasure Valley area, to friends, family, just people who have impacted her life and made a difference in her life. And I think that is so cool. That's how we love on each other. Is what can we do today to remember the past and encourage the future, which I think is really cool. I've been reading Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink and Leif Babin. So they're Navy SEALs, and it's a book on leadership and how the best leaders own the problem. They own their responsibility in the problem. It's been very instrumental in my journey. I would highly recommend anyone in a leadership role of any sort, so we're totally clear, I think anyone should read this book. Because even a dad is leading a family, a mother is leading a family, you are leading yourself. You have to have a mentality around leadership, I believe, to be successful. Here's another company trying to create a monthly subscription. Regal Unlimited Movies, $19 a month. See, the hard thing with that is the only time subscription services work is if you have the cash flow to go through the loss to get to the profit at the end of the loss. And you need the cash in the bank to cover salaries and cover everything else that people need to be doing, which I think it's interesting. And I think that's one of Service Expert's competitive advantages, is since we are owned by Brookfield Asset Management, we have a lot of backing, which on our Advantage program, those clients aren't profitable for the organization until 7-8 years down the road. So you need to be part of an organization that can handle that type of waiting period to get to the profit, which I think is one of our competitive advantages and why this whole system works. Anyways, that is a quick update for you. I hope you guys are doing great. Alright, we just finished up our third house for the day. Went well. The it's a newer system and it's functioning so well that it was hard for us to get true readings because the system didn't want to push itself due to the weather outside, which is amazing. So we're scheduling a follow-up to come make sure all the electronics looked as we expected, but we want to make sure everything's working right. So we'll be back later this month to make sure that's all working as expected, which is great. And then now we're off to our last call, which looks like a good opportunity. They've been struggling with some problems and figuring out how to get them fixed, and so they sent me and TJ out. Some other reps have been out there already, so they sent us out to get see what we can figure out, which is great. So we're on our way to do that, and it is in Emmett, so it's like an hour drive from here. Then we'll do the service and then hour drive back. It'll be fun. But it's been a great day so far. I feel like I'm getting better at figuring out how I can help the tech, how to engage with the customers, talking with them. And yeah, it seems to be going well. So I am excited to see where it goes from here. Anyways, wanted to update y'all, and we'll talk to you soon. Alright, our last call is wrapped up. I'm headed back home for the night. It should be fun. This has been a great day. Good opportunities. I feel bad for this guy. His house is like 2 years old. Apparently they built it in the winter, and so they used the heater all winter while they were sanding and doing all the drywall and stuff, and their entire duct system is clogged and dirty, and he said he's already had to replace the fan. Painful. Painful. So, something to watch out for. If you guys ever have a house built, pay attention to the ducts once it's done, because that stuff does make a difference. But it was a great day. Working with TJ has been really fun. He is super smart, really good at his job, really understanding with the clients. Ooh. Looks like we got a detour ahead. Alright, well, we'll talk to y'all soon.